Hi, today I'm going to show you how to design your own blog using Blogger. In the Google Apps tab, you're going to open up Blogger, which is the orange square with the white bee. Over here to the left, you're going to go ahead and create a new blog. The first step is you get to create a name for your blog. I'm going to call it Demo Blog. And then you get to create a unique URL for your blog. So I'm going to try to call it the same thing, Demo Blog. This blog address is not available. So you get to keep trying with unique combinations until you find a URL that's available. Mine is available, and now I have a unique website for my blog. Over here on the left is your dashboard. This is where you see all of the tools that you get to have to operate and change and modify your blog. Over here on the right is where you'll see all of your posts. We have no posts yet because we've just started this blog. So what I usually do is I start from the bottom and I work my way up. I usually start with designing my theme first. By default, it gives me the theme named Contempo Light, which here's the Contempo ones in different color stories. It looks like there's a photo of me, a description of about me, and then on the sidebar, there's a couple tabs here. Looks like there's a header that I can change the background of. Here's the title of the blog, and then here's one blog post, two blog posts. So that one I think looks nice. There's the Soho style, which is a large photo. Here's the name of the blog. Here's the blog pages. And then again, the sidebar looks the same as the other one, but it only shows one post on the homepage. So that's something to consider. This Emporio template, this has 5 posts right on the homepage. Here's about the author, and then on the sidebar, there's 2 other tabs or gadgets that you can click on. Then you can scroll down and you can see the other designs for the templates. Any template that you choose, you will be able to customize a bit. You'll be able to customize the font and the colors and the images that you want. In general, the layout is going to stay pretty much the same. So for this video, I really like this day in the life. I like this layout, so we're going to choose this. You can customize it or you can apply it as is. Applying as is keeps all the same text and colors and photos and everything. I would like to customize it to make it more me. I'm not writing a food blog, so I'm going to change the image. I normally would upload my own image, so it's custom and personal, but for this demo, I'm just going to choose one of their standard ones. Click Done when you're finished. And so they're showing you a preview of what your blog looks like. This is the name of my blog up here, and then this is what the background will look like that all of my posts will sit on. Over here, I can change the color theme, and you can see it change to kind of this minty green. I actually kind of like that mustard yellow that they chose, so I'm going to stick with that one. If you want to go super detailed, you can do advanced edits where you change the background color and the font if there is a button that takes them to some action of some sort. We are not going to do the advanced edits right now. So what I would like to do is I want to go back to my dashboard and make edits. Oh, but I get an error. You have unsaved changes that will be lost. Okay. I didn't want to lose my changes. Let's go ahead and customize this again. So I'm going to choose my same image header. I'm going to click Done. Down here on the left is where you need to save your items. So you have 2 options. You can clear unsaved changes, so you can play around with it and then it won't save any of it, which gives you a lot of freedom and experimenting, or you can save it. I actually like these changes, so I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to return to my dashboard. So here's my theme. Here's what it looks like, the one that I've just customized, although I'm not sure why my image isn't showing up. Then I'm going to move up the list and we're going to go and format the layout now. So over here, you'll see my sidebar and you'll see the gadgets that they have. On the sidebar, it has an About Me, However, the About Me doesn't have my photo and it shows my profile from Google. I actually don't prefer to have a profile set up with Google because I don't want my personal information all over the internet. So I'm actually going to remove this. Remove from this page? Yes, please. So now I don't even see it on my sidebar at all. Over here, there's an option for a blog archive. So this is where every month it will, instead of having my post on the main page, it will archive them to the sidebar so people can click on it later. Here is where you can have labels. So say you make a post about fashion, you might give it a fashion label. Maybe you make a post about a new meal that you made, you might label it food. Then when people visit your blog, they can type in and search by certain labels and all of those type blog posts will come up. Report abuse to Google. This is here by default. You have to leave it there. So this is the middle center part of your blog. So right now, the I is crossed out, which means nobody can subscribe to your blog. I actually would like people to subscribe to my blog. So where it says visible, I'm going to click that box. I'm going to say, yes, I would like them to follow me by email. So automatically it's created by an outside app feed burner. But anytime someone subscribes to my blog, I'm going to receive notification of who subscribed to my blog. I'm also going to be able to view statistics of how many people have subscribed and how often they visited my page. At the top, you can see I have it visible because the I is open. I have a search this blog, so people want to look for a particular post. And then in the header, if you click this pen to edit, show a page header. So I have my blog title in the header. I can also add a description of my blog that people will see when they land on my homepage. Okay, so when we go to preview, you will see. You can also change the image, or you can also upload your own, like an image from the web. Some people, if you have your own logo or your own custom header, you can upload your own file and make your own custom header, and then you decide where exactly you like that header to go. Again, remember to click save so it adds your changes. So page list, we are going to add pages in just a second, and then you will get a chance to see that. In the body of your home page, you want it to show the featured post. You do not have ads running on your website. We are not going to enable this feature for this project. And then underneath it, you'll see all of your blog posts underneath there. You can show popular posts first, meaning the ones that get the most likes. And then at the bottom is your footer, which you can have visible. So you could put a copyright. We're not necessarily going to do that. You don't have to have that. So let's move up in our dashboard to the pages. So right now it says there are no pages. Over here to the left, this orange plus sign, add a new page. We are going to add a new page about me. In this page, this is where you will tell your readers a bit about you. You need to add a photo of you as well. So let's correct spelling and spacing. So to insert a photo, you would go to insert image. Let's upload from my computer. It's going to open, going to choose files. I don't even know what photos I have in here. Perfect. I do have a photo of me. Oh, this is of the magazine, but let's upload this. Good. So here's a photo of me. When you click on the photo, you can tell Blogger, I'd like to have the photo on the left. Maybe I want it in the middle. And then here, You can tell Blogger what size photo you want. You could have it gigantic. If it is a beautiful, like fashion photo that you did, make it huge. Why not? I'm gonna make this smaller. You also have the option if you want to add a caption. You don't have to add a caption, but you can add a description, a word of view there. Then you have the option to preview this page or you can publish it. We're just going to go ahead and publish it and make it public on my blog. So over here, I'm still on the page tab in my dashboard. This is my About Me. So right now it says revert to draft. So let's say I actually wanted to change something on my About Me page. Maybe I wanted to update my photo or change the wording. I would revert to draft, open it, make the edits, and then I would publish it again. If I decide I don't actually want this page at all, you can delete it. And this eye is how you preview it in real time. So we're going to actually publish it again because I do want that page to be live. Then if we're back to the dashboard, if you go up to earnings, we're not going to have AdSense. You're not going to have any ads on your blogs. If you want to do that later on your own time, you most definitely can. Let's check out the comments. Oh, no new comments because we haven't posted anything yet. Statistics. This is where you can find out how many followers you have, how many posts you have, and how many comments you have on your blog post. And then the most important essential part of a blog are your posts. There are no posts. To make a new post, you're going to come over here to the left, create a new post, and it's going to take you to the same page that you had before. So let's say this is my first post. I am so excited. In here, this is where I would write my post, which might be fashion or food or art related. Your post needs to have proper punctuation, proper grammar, periods after the sentences, and ideally it should go text, image, in approximately that order. There needs to be a variation between text and image so your readers don't get bored. Over here you have labels. If you wanted to create a label for it, like this is a fashion post, so people can search, you can do that. Let's say I'm done with this post. I've added my images. Maybe I want to insert a video. Maybe there are special characters. Let's say I've edited it and it feels good. We're going to publish it. It will always ask you to confirm because it's going live to the internet. And so now I see my first post. I have 0 comments and no one has visited it. This is how many times it's been viewed. But that makes sense because we just loaded it. So as you saw, I went to view blog. So this is my blog live. This is what it looks like. Here's my title. Here's my description. Here's where people can click and they can add their email and subscribe to the blog. So every time I post something, they will receive an email notification. Here they can search this blog for fashion, whatever they'd like to look for. This is my archive. So from September, here is the post that I made. And then if there's any abuse, you can do that. So when I click on the post, I'll see my post, but I'll have the image and the text in the image. And then at the bottom is where you can leave a comment. For comments for Blogger, you need to be signed into your Google account. So this post is so awesome. You did a stellar job with the color of your font because I don't really have any content there. I'm going to hit publish. Oh my goodness. And then I got my first comment too. So that's super exciting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's a little bit about how to make a blog with Blogger.